This right here is Germany, specifically West and East Germany during the Cold War. Now separated into the different zones. As we know, it's the American zone, the French, and the British, with a little bit more American over here, and then the Soviets. Plus Berlin, which was over here in the Soviet sector. Full Allied occupation only lasted for like 4 years or so. I believe it ended in 1949. But they had to fully dismantle all the stuff from the evil German government that had been going on for quite some time. And I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about postmen. Your local postman in Germany during the 1930s and 40s would have had to have been a member of the party, which meant that guy could not work in the government anymore. So they had to figure out all new people, bring in all new processes. And a lot of those government structures and buildings and whatnot, well, they were destroyed in the war. Now, obviously, there was still a decent amount of control by both the Allies and especially by the Soviets. While the East German government was technically a different government, it was still a satellite, a controlled state by the Soviets. It would remain so for about 40 years until the collapse of the Soviet Union and the reunification of Germany following the fall of the Berlin Wall, and they reunified. I don't think that we talk nearly enough about the fall of the Soviet Union, about the reunification of Germany, and the hope and what amazing things came out of that. Because this is something we don't hardly ever talk about. But so many people, millions and millions and millions of people, got freedom because of the fall of the Soviet Union. Unlike in World War II, there wasn't a big giant war. There wasn't some horrible things that were happening. No, they were able to do so pretty much peacefully. Nobody really thought the Soviet Union was going to collapse. Nobody really ever thought that Germany could ever fully reunify, and yet it did. And so when we're thinking about North and South Korea, any of the countries around the world that aren't free today, eventually they can be. It's not a guarantee, but they definitely could be. And I think that's great. That gives me some hope.